Latest developments in a case that captivated millions as part of the wildly successful Serial podcast. Prosecutors have dropped charges against Adnan Syed. He was convicted in the 1999 killing of Hae Min Lee. But that conviction was overturned last month when a judge ruled the state violated its obligation to share evidence that could have bolstered Syed's defense, including the possibility of other suspects. So what led to the decision to drop all of the charges and what could happen next? ABC News legal contributor Channa Lloyd joins us now for a closer look. Always good to have you on the show, Channa. What evidence did they use to clear Syed of these charges, and could they have found it years before now?
Well, it depends, right? So they found several pieces that helped get us to this point. First, there were two suspects that were never disclosed to the defense that they knew about at the time. So that is information that they had, that they held, instead of turning that over to the defense. What we found out recently is also DNA evidence also precluded him from being one of the persons that was in contact with her body. So that evidence is new evidence because that type of DNA testing wasn't available at the time that this trial first occurred.
Does this decision to drop the charges mean it's a wrongful conviction that will be cleared from his record?
As of right now, once they vacate a conviction, you're back to where you started. The fact that these prosecutors have declined to prosecute any further means that he can now move for a court to go ahead and give him a certificate of innocence, and he will go back to where he was before all of this began.
Adnan's attorney has said that they aren't thinking of filing a civil case yet, but he did spend 23 years in prison. Does he have a good chance of receiving a settlement?
He really does, Lindsay. There is a wrongful conviction fund specifically for these types of instances. When you have someone who has lost this many years of their life, the state has an act that says that they are required, once it's proven, to compensate those types of persons. And so he would be the type of person that would typically apply for this fund.
Could any legal action be taken against former prosecutors or investigators in this case?
You know, it really could, because this is prosecutorial misconduct. This could be a bar complaint. There are a number of things that could be brought against the original prosecutors in this case because of the laws that they violated by not disclosing this evidence that they knew could have helped his case. And that is a very big violation on behalf of the original prosecutors.
And as you know, Hae Min Lee's family has filed an appeal. What are they asking for, and could it result in Syed being charged again?
What they're asking for and what this appeal is about is the victim's rights violation that occurred. They say that they were not notified that the charges were going to be dropped, and they also didn't have enough time for the state to explain why they were dropping it. So that's the violation they're pursuing. It isn't going to bring any additional criminal charges because only the state can bring criminal charges. But what we have is a family that felt like they had a resolution that was completely upended 20 years later. And so they're looking for answers from the state.
Channa Lloyd, always appreciate your expertise and insights. Thanks so much.
Always a pleasure.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.